10 Japanese secrets to building wealth. Most people believe that working harder is the key to wealth. Put in the hours, grind it out, and success will follow. Yet, the truly wealthy understand that the path to financial freedom isn't about sheer effort. It's about smart choices, systems, and timing. Just like in Japanese philosophy, it's not the number of hours that matter, but the intention behind each action. This video will unpack the 10 Japanese secrets that reveal how to work less but achieve more. Number 1, engineer systems, not just discipline. Wealth isn't built on pure willpower. It's built on systems. Systems remove the need for constant self-control. Instead of relying on discipline to force yourself into good financial habits, engineer systems that support those habits automatically. The wealthy understand that creating structures, whether it's an automated savings plan, a consistent investment strategy, or a business model that runs without daily intervention, turns wealth building into a natural process, not a constant battle. Most people mistakenly think that discipline is the ultimate answer to success. They force themselves to stick to rigid routines or micromanage every aspect of their finances. While discipline is valuable, it's limited. Systems, on the other hand, work for you, even when you're not paying attention. When you design your life to run on systems, everything becomes easier. It's not about controlling every moment. It's about creating habits that work for you. This shift allows you to focus on growth, not just effort. And in that space, wealth begins to build itself. Number 2, master the art of strategic subtraction. Wealth doesn't always come from adding more. It often comes from subtracting. The art of strategic subtraction is about removing the non-essential, simplifying your financial life to the core elements that truly create value. By focusing only on what moves the needle, you conserve your energy and resources for what matters most. In Japan, the concept of shokunin, the pursuit of perfection and simplicity, perfectly mirrors this idea. Instead of trying to master everything, focus on mastering what truly counts. Most people think that adding more investments, assets, or streams of income will lead to wealth. But this mindset often leads to overwhelm. The real power of subtraction is in removing distractions and focusing only on the essentials. When you learn to subtract the unnecessary, you create space for what really matters. By removing excess, you streamline your path to success. Wealth isn't about doing more, it's about doing less, but doing it with precision. This simple shift can reshape how you approach wealth building, letting you focus on quality over quantity. Number 3, seek shokunin craftsmanship in your cash flows. In Japan, shokunin refers to the deep pride in mastering a craft through patience and precision. When applied to finances, it means treating every aspect of your cash flow with the same level of care. Rather than rushing for fast returns, the wealthy focus on perfecting the way they manage their money. They take the time to understand every detail, where the money comes from, how it moves, and where it goes. This approach results in steady, reliable growth, much like a master craftsman working with care. Most people focus only on profits or high returns, often overlooking the fine details of how their money flows. They chase after shortcuts, thinking wealth can be built overnight. But true wealth comes from treating money as a craft to be perfected over time. By honing your financial habits with the same care a craftsman applies to their work, you create a foundation that's built to last. This doesn't just apply to investments, but also to saving, spending, and managing debt. When you master your cash flows, your wealth grows steadily and reliably. Number 4, exploit compounding through Kaizen velocity. The Japanese philosophy of Kaizen encourages continuous, incremental improvement. When it comes to wealth building, compounding works best when you apply the Kaizen principle, small, consistent improvements that build upon one another. Instead of waiting for a big break or making drastic changes, you focus on making tiny adjustments to your financial habits every day. Over time, those small improvements compound, creating exponential results. Many people misunderstand compounding. They wait for big wins, thinking they need a significant event to trigger wealth. They fail to realize that wealth comes from consistent, small actions, whether it's saving a little more each month or gradually increasing your investment portfolio. The true power of compounding lies in the consistency of your actions. Small steps, when repeated over time, create momentum. The Kaizen method teaches us that the velocity of these small steps added up can lead to dramatic financial growth. The more you practice, the more your wealth accelerates. Number 5, build asymmetric upside, not linear income. When most people think about building wealth, they picture earning a steady salary, linear income. But the wealthy focus on creating opportunities with asymmetric upside. These are investments or business ventures where the potential reward far outweighs the effort or risk involved. By seeking opportunities with this kind of exponential return, you avoid the trap of trading time for money, and instead, you let your money work for you. Most people are locked into linear thinking. They believe that more work equals more money. This leads to a constant grind with limited growth. Instead, the wealthy look for opportunities where the effort or capital required is small, but the return could be massive. This could be in stocks, real estate, or building a business. The key is to leverage your efforts for exponential returns so that wealth isn't limited by your time or salary. When you shift your focus to asymmetric opportunities, you begin to build wealth that grows with minimal additional input. It's about creating opportunities that allow you to benefit from the work of others or the natural growth of your investments. Number 6, use motenai to eliminate financial friction. Motenai is a Japanese word that embodies the idea of not wasting, whether that's time, resources, or energy. In the context of wealth building, it means eliminating inefficiencies and unnecessary friction in your financial life, whether it's excessive fees, poor investments, or wasting time on low-value tasks. The idea is to streamline your financial systems to make them as efficient as possible. Most people don't realize how much friction exists in their financial lives. They accept high fees, redundant expenses, and unnecessary complexities as just part of the system. But true wealth comes from identifying and eliminating these inefficiencies. When you start applying the principle of motenai, you will begin to see areas where you're wasting money, whether that's through high interest payments or unproductive investments. By removing these frictions, you free up resources that can be put to better use. As you start to optimize your financial life, you'll notice a smoother, more efficient path to wealth. Motenai isn't just about avoiding waste. It's about creating an environment where every dollar works for you, without unnecessary distractions. Number 7, design your environment to automate wealth. Your environment has a significant influence on your financial habits. The wealthy know that creating a supportive environment, one that automates wealth-building processes, allows them to focus on what matters most. Whether it's setting up automatic savings, creating systems for regular investments, or building a network that supports your goals, your environment should encourage the behaviors that lead to wealth. Most people think wealth building requires constant effort and decision-making. They believe that every choice must be made with intention and discipline. The reality is that wealth building becomes easier when you design your environment to do the hard work for you. This could be as simple as setting up automatic transfers to savings or investments, or arranging your workspace so that it supports productive habits. When your environment is designed to support your financial goals, your wealth building journey becomes smoother and more natural. Number 8, view capital as a silent partner. The wealthy don't just see capital as something to be accumulated, they view it as a silent partner, working in the background to generate returns. Capital, when treated as a partner, should be allowed to grow without micromanagement. Whether through investments or passive income streams, the key is to let capital do its work, compounding and growing with minimal interference. Most people view money as something they have to actively control, moving it around constantly to maximize short-term gains. But capital, when left to grow in the right places, works for you. Whether through investments, real estate, or businesses, wealth isn't about constantly chasing opportunities. It's about putting your capital to work and letting it generate passive returns. When you view money as your silent partner, you give it the freedom to grow without exerting constant effort. Number 9, focus on the process, not the target. In Japan, success is often defined not by the end result, but by the process. Wealth isn't built by focusing solely on the destination, but on the journey. the small, consistent steps that lead to success. When you focus on the process, you stop fixating on the goal and instead build the systems, habits, and mindset that make wealth inevitable. Most people are obsessed with the target, the amount of money they want to accumulate, the goal they want to reach. This fixation can lead to frustration, impatience, and poor decision-making. By focusing on the process instead, you create lasting habits that naturally lead to wealth. Success comes from showing up every day, refining your methods, and committing to improvement. The more you focus on the journey, the less pressure there is to achieve something. The process becomes the reward. Number 10, leverage wa harmony in your asset ecosystem. In Japan, wa refers to harmony, balance between different elements of life. When it comes to wealth building, it's about creating harmony in your assets. This means balancing investments, income sources, and time so that everything works together in a supportive way. Instead of relying on one stream of income or one asset class, the wealthy create a diversified ecosystem where each element complements the others. Most people focus on one asset or one income stream, thinking that more is better. But true wealth comes from creating harmony between your different assets, whether it's stocks, real estate, or a business. Each should work in harmony to support the others. When you create balance in your wealth building strategy, it becomes more resilient, adaptable, and sustainable. Bonus point: audit one system, eliminate one friction point. As you reflect on the principles we've discussed, it's essential to take a moment for a simple but powerful exercise. Audit one system and eliminate one friction point. Start by reviewing a key part of your financial life, perhaps your savings strategy, your investment approach, or your budgeting system. Identify one small area where inefficiency or friction exists. Maybe it's a bank fee you've been paying unnecessarily, or a subscription that no longer serves your goals. Once you've identified that friction point, take the time to eliminate it. This simple act of reflection can have a profound impact on your financial life, making everything run more smoothly. It's not about big changes, but about constant, incremental improvements. Remember, wealth is built by consistently removing barriers and making better decisions over time. By auditing and refining your systems, you make space for more focused and effective growth. Small steps lead to lasting change. Today, we've explored the timeless principles of Japanese wealth building. Principles that allow you to work smarter, not harder, and build lasting, sustainable wealth. It's not about shortcuts, it's about systems, discipline, and clarity. If this resonated with you, leave a comment. What's one friction point you're going to eliminate today? Like this video to share these insights with others who value thoughtful growth. Subscribe for more lessons on clarity and wisdom in finance. And share this video with someone who's ready for a deeper conversation about money and mindset. In our next video, we'll dive even deeper into the philosophy of simplicity and how it can transform your financial mindset. Stay tuned.